Well, we're outside Aylesbury Crown Court, and it's been the culmination of 2 years where we've finally seen the sentences served on the Gray family, including Mr. Gray, who was sentenced in his absence because he absconded at around 2:10 today. It was shocking to see what I saw. There were nice young horses dead next to a Wendy house, next to the home, recently dead. There were other horses which were just carcasses, and there were other horses which had been covered in branches in an attempt to burn them made. We worked in those fields for several hours until the darkness fell. It became dark and the rain became persistent, and it wasn't really until I got into the yard that the enormity of the situation hit me. It was appalling to see so many dead and dying horses amongst the living, many of themselves sick, injured and diseased, and seemingly uncared for. We worked until it was dark, it was very late, and we got the worst of the horses out into a place of safety. We returned there back again on the Saturday and the Sunday, when we removed more horses to a place of safety and removed all the dead horses and carcasses.
We spent 4 days at the site. We removed 111 live horses, 3 were in such poor condition had to be euthanized on site, and we removed 32 dead. The conditions were absolutely horrific. We had dead horses in amongst the live, collapsed horses, emaciated. It was absolutely horrendous.
World Horse Welfare took 11 of them. They were immediately put into isolation and seen by the veterinary surgeon the following day. They were photographed and their descriptions taken, and they've been cared for since. And really, it can only be good food, good care, clean water that has improved them, and I see them now today in perfectly good condition, in fine health and feeling well, and hopefully ready to be rehomed. They'll always remain with World Horse Welfare. They will always be in the care of World Horse Welfare, but hopefully we'll be able to find good caring homes for them soon. The judge described this as being a horrendous case. He said that when we arrived there, we saw animal cruelty which beggared belief. It was on a calamitous proportion, and I think he had made a fair assessment of it. It certainly was all of that. I think the judgment was very fair, and I'm extremely pleased that the convictions have been upheld and the appeal dismissed.
I told you all we've been free people. How about that?
As regards Jamie Gray, his sentence was held in that he's been banned for life from owning horses and won't be able to appeal against that for 10 years. The costs have remained at $400,000 at present, and the judge said that he showed no remorse whatsoever. Mr. Gray failed to turn up for the afternoon session and absconded at about 2:10 this afternoon, and a warrant was immediately issued for his arrest.
I know where you live, just remember that. I ain't got to find me, Dad. It's too good for them.
Let's hope there's never a case this large again, but I think we've all learnt lessons from it, and I hope that the public have learnt lessons from it, in that anybody who commits offences against the Animal Welfare Act 2006, if they're brought before the courts, their cases will be dealt with very seriously.